won't ask if I'm built for this because I feel like I'm built for this. I feel like I know I'm built for this. But you said obviously
you
for
lack
them, for them.
experience. What I mean by, and I know this is vague and confusing. So what I mean by you lack experience is you haven't done enough full completed projects where you were involved from the beginning to the end and it was successful, and then another one was unsuccessful and you knew why and you fixed it, and then you know why it was successful again. You haven't had enough of these completed projects that were successful that you started and finished and that people looked at and were like, wow, this is amazing. The more of these you'll have, the more repetitions and confidence you'll have in yourself, the better you can do moving forward. Because you have good ideas, you can execute, and like you're gonna figure it out. Like you figure out how to get a videographer from nowhere, you figure out how to call the, I don't know, whatever, the co-working thing, and sort of, like you can sort stuff out. But you're still second guessing a lot of things you do. You're gonna have an idea, you're gonna be a bit like, I never second guess anything I do. It's actually to the opposite, where people are like crashing out. They're like, I can't even say a word. They're like, no, that's how we're gonna do it now, and that's how it's gonna look like, A to Z. You guys do this is what it's gonna look like. But that's because I've built literally like tens, hundreds of projects, A to Z, where I decided how it would start, how it will go, and how it will finish, and I was correct. And for a very long time. And now, guess what happens when I start something? What do I think will happen?
So it's just about the experience.
Yeah, so I would say, but experience is vague. No one understands what that means. What I would say is, start more stuff. Like actually do it. Maybe find a new ad idea and find it from A to Z and execute everything, and don't ask us, just do it and see how it goes. And if it doesn't work, look at why it didn't work and then try again and then try again until you're gonna become very accurate, and that's where you'll go big.
Would you say I fall in this category with the marketing, or would you say that I
still haven't figured that out yet. There's obviously marketing. The girl is obviously just, he wants a better lifestyle, it's obvious. Like even small things he mentioned, that gives you a big indicator on how he is. He tells you, I want to spend time with nature, I want to see the sea, I don't spend enough time outside. Like, I don't care if I don't go to the sea for 5 years, I don't care. My business grows, I'm building a huge company, that's what I care about. I can spend my life underwater like a fish. When my company tanks, I'll be crashing out. Like for me, it's very clear. For you, I would say, like I said, because you're still living with your parents, and you still have like the comfort, it doesn't put you literally out of your comfort zone, where you have to do things, you can still be safe. You get me?
So you seek a bit more discomfort?
Yeah.
Push myself to the limit.
Not actual discomfort, but more like take responsibility. Because now if it feels like if for the next 3 months you don't do anything and don't make any money, it's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be the best, but you're not gonna die. Like it's gonna be fine, right? Is that the case?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what this does is that then makes you feel like you can just spend those 3 months learning, because if you don't make money, it's fine, and then you feel like you're being progressive because you're learning something, whereas at the end, not much actually happened. You get me? Whereas if you would not be as comfortable, you would go and figure it out. And while you figure it out, you'd learn. You'd learn actual tactical stuff that works because you've done it and you had to do it. Does that make sense? Do your parents give you money? Do you give them money?
I'll try to help out.
How much would you say do you contribute to the overall income of the household?
Real quick, if you're Muslim and you want to learn how to make money online or start a halal business, but you're tired of the confusion online. So many gurus talk about so many business models and you overall feel confused. Well, I got you. This Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time, I'm going to show you how I'm using one halal business that's been proven to work to make over 20K a month with a halal business. And also the same business model that over 1,000 Muslims are using to start their own business. I'll give you all my secrets for free this Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time. To register, click the link below, fill out your details, and I'll send you an invitation, inshallah. With that being said, let's get back to the video.
What does your actions and work looks like when they ask you for money and you feel like it's your responsibility?
Because
You work harder. Why?
Because I would want to be in a position where maybe it doesn't hurt my pockets as much when I do help them out.
That's the thing when I'm saying more responsibility. It's because you're comfortable and it's fine. But you see, you just proved it, because when they ask you, when you feel like you have responsibility, you said you're going to work harder. It's like you're in a great position for now, but if you stay there, you're gonna miss the exit. And then you're gonna wake up when you're like 27 and like, man, I did nothing. I learned a ton of stuff. I'm cool with my family, they're fine. You're not gonna be like in a bad position, but like the amount of wasted potential would be huge.
Take on more responsibility from what I'm understanding. Take on more responsibility, but in such a way that it allows me to push myself to work harder. Because if I don't make X, Y, then I'm kind of on a back step.
Yeah. So like what you could do, for example, what I did myself. First of all, I stopped taking money from my family around 17 years old. Never took any money anymore. Like my father probably slipped me a $20 bill and was like, "Go get a haircut or whatever." But like actively, I started providing for myself. If I want to buy something, it would come out of my pocket. I don't ask for money.
Yeah.
I was working like restaurant job, whatever, just so I can make some money. After that, the second thing was I officially decided to become the main provider of the house. So I would be the one. My dad would still pay the rent, pay the food and everything. Is my dad. But if anyone wanted to buy anything, I would be the first one to step up and buy it. If my mom wanted to buy anything, she used my card. She used my money. I would give her money to the point where she has money. My dad gives her money, but I give her enough money so that she doesn't never have to touch that. Then the next thing was if anyone wants to go on vacation, I'd be the one paying for it. Family, no one pays for vacation. Maybe my dad again paid for once here. Also because I have to respect my dad. I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm the big man now. Like I hope he does his thing, but it's in a supportive way. It's like, look, you worked hard for tens of years. Now I'm good. You never have to pay for vacation again. Whatever you guys want to do, I'll figure it out. And you have that responsibility now. So you could start slowly. It doesn't mean you have to go to like all the extreme of, I'm gonna give my mom X amount, but it could just be a new thing. Just like I said, for example, vacation is on you, groceries is on you, and then you keep raising it. To a point where your dad still works, for example? Yeah, to a point where he can still work, but he doesn't need to. Just with what we said in this conversation, how would you feel if you take on that responsibility? How do you think you'll behave?
I'll behave a lot more differently because I know, obviously, in a sense, I have people that depend on me. And I think it aligns with my models because I do want to be able to provide for my parents.
You have the skill set and the ability to provide. You just don't have the pressure to push you to do the work.
Makes sense.
We finally figured it out. You probably have a few questions.
What I'm doing now, because I won't ask any tactical advice because that I'll figure that out. Like you just give me clarity in a sense. But like I should just try to take on more, even when it comes to even client work, for example, because I know from me helping out my client, I'll also learn quite a bit. So I think it's on me then to seek more of those opportunities, which kind of entails more outreach, more this working with better people, trying to find the right people.
You need more achievements. You need more completed projects, more achievements. You need your resume, your case studies to be bigger. Your goal over the next 3 to 6 months is to scoop those, is to go from having the skill set and the understanding. That's what gets you in the game. That's what gets you in the room. But now you're on the field, you have to play. You have to score the goals. You have to win the match. You're not just good at football, and then when they look at you, they can be like, oh, try and shoot. Okay, that shows me you can play football. You have to just show that you scored X amount of penalties. You have to show that you have this amount of accuracy when you shoot, right? That's been proven. You have to show you won X amount of matches. That is your track record. You need a bigger track record, and you're going to get paid for it.
For the next 6 months, I'll take on those responsibilities, but I also won't be shy to be too picky about what type of clients I work with. If they meet my kind of criteria, take it on regardless because there's something to learn from.
I think you have a big skill set that's untapped, honestly. I would go big. Like, don't limit yourself and say, can I be picky? Like, go for it. But then do the work also. If you want to be picky with clients and you're gonna select the top 1% or 1% of people that present to yourself, you're gonna accept them, reject 99%. Make sure you get hundreds of people in front of you then, so that then the 1% makes sense. Don't get like 5 people and then have to reject everyone. do this, you get more responsibility, and then it just compounds. You have more track record, you make more money, you're gonna want to make more money. You have a bigger track record, you give more responsibility, you have more responsibility, you give more to your family. It feeds itself. And you're gonna feel better, you're gonna feel more fulfilled. You probably feel happy now to an extent, because you're working, etc. But I'm assuming, look at him, he's laughing. I'm assuming the times when you feel the most fulfilled is when you help your family, when you give them something. And what does that make you feel like when you just felt like your mom is happy thanks to what you did? What does that make you feel like?
Good.
Yeah? What do you want to do next?
Make it bigger.
Huh?
Do better. Bigger stuff for you.
Okay, and how does that translate into work?
Work harder. Bigger clients. Make more.
See? That's the flywheel. You first have to push yourself, you start working. After that, you're gonna take responsibility, so it gives you pressure, then you give them, you feel better, and then you keep repeating that. You start doing more, you make more money, you provide for them, that makes you fulfilled, that makes you want to work harder, and then you go back. When you work harder, you get bigger clients, you make more money, you can take on more responsibility, you can make them feel even happier, you feel more fulfilled, you want to work harder, you get even bigger clients, you make even more money, even more responsibility, even happier, you work even harder, and you keep repeating that. And you can literally start today. Whatever responsibility you can take on, take it. Take a responsibility, let's say you can handle 50 out of 100, set a responsibility of 51. So it just puts you right outside the comfort zone. Let's say you can afford to give them $200 a month without thinking about it, to give them 250, 300. Right where the point is like, I gotta figure something out. That's the feeling you should have when you take the responsibility.